Hey everyone, and welcome back to News with Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. Here to bring you some more details and leaked information from Spider-Man No Way Home. The leak this time is of a costume that Willem Dafoe will supposedly wear in Spider-Man No Way Home. And pretty much it goes over the details about what his costume is going to look like. It's overall basically everything that he's worn in the Sam Raimi costume, but kind of damaged, along with like a satchel or a bag that's included with it that has a strap going over the shoulder, a belt with pouches, and some, coloration in there with bits of hints of gold and purple that's kind of reminiscent from the comic books that we got in the Amazing Spider-Man comics. So before we get started, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on that bell notification so you don't miss videos like this. I post videos almost every day. I know I missed a video yesterday, and everybody's been talking about this particular leak all day today, and it just hit the news. And I know it's a little bit late, but I kind of just want to give my input about it and also read this article and then discuss about it afterward. So let's go to the CBR article and just go ahead and read it and then discuss, and then I can give you my input about this costume. Now, I will be posting pictures of the concept art of this costume that's being talked about in detail, since it is official. It's not really a leak anymore. This is supposedly the look that Willem Dafoe will be going with in Spider-Man No Way Home. So let's go ahead and read it and then discuss. Reportedly leaked costume descriptions from the Spider-Man No Way Home details the suits worn by Green Goblin in all three versions of Spider-Man. The costume descriptions have apparently leaked from behind the scenes of Spider-Man No Way Home, detailing the suits to be worn by Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, as well as the costumes of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as their respective variations of Spider-Man. When the Marvel Cinematic Universe's third Spider-Man film swings into theaters later this year, it will bring back multiple villains from the past Spider-Man movies, including Dafoe's Green Goblin, who was first featured in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man from 2002. In addition, many rumors and reports have suggested that Maguire and Garfield are also set to reprise their roles as alternate versions of Peter Parker, who has so far been played in the MCU exclusively by Tom Holland. A new report leaked from Reddit helps corroborate this theory, providing costume descriptions from the suits to be worn by Dafoe, Maguire, and Garfield in the upcoming movie. According to the report, No Way Home's Green Goblin costume retains its basic framework from the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, but it has received a handful of updates. The costume will include a tan-colored shoulder strap with a belt and bomb bag that looks accurate to the villain's iconic comic book costume. The mostly green suit has also integrated more color this time around. Its body armor interwoven with gold and purple accessories. In the sighting described in the leak, the suit was damaged and patchy in some places, and its wearer donned goggles rather than the original costume's helmet. Similarly, the leak asserted Maguire and Garfield will wear essentially the same suits that they wore in their respective Spider-Man franchises. Specifically, Garfield's suit will mimic his look from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, and the costume spotted on set matched the suit from the leaked footage of Garfield on the No Way Home set, a video that Garfield claimed was doctored. In addition, the leak included a description of an early version of Holland's black and gold suit, which appeared briefly in No Way Home's first trailer. When the costume was spotted by the leaker, it featured a bit of a red detailing that hasn't been seen before. For reasons unknown, the costume also had a cell phone taped to his chest. While images reportedly surfaced of the spider suit for Maguire and Garfield, the leak's details have yet to be verified, adding to the storms of speculation and rumors surrounding Spider-Man No Way Home. In addition to the confirmed returning villains, including Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Jamie Foxx's Electro, previous reports have suggested that the film will also see the returns of Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman from Spider-Man 3 and Rhys Ifans' Lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man. However, director John Watts later dismissed these reports as rumors. Spider-Man No Way Home is set to arrive in theaters December 17th. Now, about the Green Goblin costume that was leaked and it's set to appear in the film, I want to go ahead and talk about the look of this suit. First off, I think the suit overall looks great. It's really close to the comic book interpretation. I only wish that there was more purple, perhaps like a purple kind of vest over the green, because still I think the green is just too much. Even though the Green Goblin is green in the comics, I would have loved to see a lot more purple on the design of the suit. I like the fact and the concept of the suit being damaged because of his fight with Spider-Man ultimately. But on top of that, overall the concept is cool. I'm glad that they added some stuff, because in the original movies, Green Goblin appeared to be naked. I guess he kind of looked like as everybody likes to describe him, a Power Ranger villain. And with the whole goggles thing, I mean, it's kind of cool that he's wearing goggles this time around, but his whole face is now exposed. Everybody can just see that, oh, it's just Norman Osborn in a green suit flying around on a glider. I think it's a decent concept. However, I feel like it's just another opportunity that's been squandered. And if you want to know what exactly I'm talking about, actually a few years back, even before the first movie even came out, there was test footage of the original unseen Green Goblin, test footage. And it's actually this one right here. Now, I think right now that the Green Goblin gets to come back after so many years not appearing on the screen, I think this was an opportunity to bring this concept into the screen and make it come to fruition. And if this actual mask was included in the film with this Green Goblin that we're going to get in No Way Home, it would have been the closest we ever got to an actual accurate Green Goblin from the comics. But talk about an opportunity being squandered. I get it that they want to capture Willem Dafoe's face for acting, because Willem Dafoe has a wide range of playing various types of roles, including villains. And Willem Dafoe actually loved playing the Green Goblin, and more or less, he loved playing Norman Osborn, the father, more over than the Green Goblin. I mean, he had fun with both roles. And the fact that he has that flexibility and that range to go between back and forth from Norman Osborn to Green Goblin, it gives him the advantage to act out his wackiness, his craziness, and just go all out 110% as the Green Goblin, which I can't wait to see what he does, because in the original Sam Raimi movies, we never had to see that opportunity. He just wore a helmet of the Green Goblin mask, but it was a very static facial expression that you had to actually look carefully into the helmet, where a lot of the acting really took place in his eyes and his mouth, really, but more or less, he was doing a lot of the acting with his eyes, and he was very expressive. I guess with this, it gives him the opportunity to, I guess, express himself even more. But I had wished that they used some sort of Green Goblin mask. I would have been okay with a damaged Green Goblin mask, perhaps a purple hat to go with that look. But the goggle look, I think it looks okay. In my opinion, it might be a little too lazy. That's just the way I see it. But talk about an opportunity being squandered, because they really could have gone to the drawing board and used this concept that I was talking to you guys about with the whole Green Goblin mask. Maybe back then they would have thought that, oh, this is probably a little too scary. Maybe kids might be getting scared about this. But the Green Goblin overall as a character is a scary character, and arguably Spider-Man's greatest arch nemesis, in my opinion, because Green Goblin has done so many messed up things to Spider-Man in the past, in the comics. And I think adding that menacing look, where having a mask that you're able to do these expressions, especially with Willem Dafoe, who has the range to do pretty much any facial expression, including like insane facial expressions, I think Willem Dafoe would have had a lot of fun with it. But overall, what are your thoughts about this look for Spider-Man No Way Home and Willem Dafoe's new look as the Green Goblin in Spider-Man No Way Home? Comment out your thoughts below. Post your thoughts and theories. Tell me what version or iteration of the Green Goblin would you like to have seen in this movie? Comment down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you don't miss videos like this. Join my Discord, and of course follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links to those are in the description box below. And with all that being said, I will see you all in the next comic panel.